Today's video tip of the day is on tricep kickbacks. Now most guys tend to overlook triceps kickbacks because they think that they're a girly exercise that only soccer moms do. But there's evidence to suggest that kickbacks done with a dumbbell are quite effective for not only hitting the triceps lateral head, as you can see in the side of the arm, but also the long head, which gives the size to the back of the arm. Now the research was commissioned by ACE, it's American Council on Exercise, and they found that through EMG analysis, which is electromyography, that's basically where they put electrodes on the muscles to see which sections of that muscle are firing. That way they can tell if an exercise is hitting more on the long head, more of the lateral head, more of the medial head. Now they compared the dumbbell kickback to other standard tricep exercises, like press downs, overhead extensions, close grip bench presses, lying tricep extensions. Now we typically think of tricep press downs, especially when you use a neutral grip like on a rope, to be the king of exercises for building the triceps lateral head. Now what the research showed was that the kickback was actually hitting more of the lateral head muscle fibers of the triceps than not only a push down with a straight palms on top position, but also with a rope, with a neutral grip position. And the kickback targeted more long head muscle fibers than the overhead tricep extension. Now, a lot of people say, well, that's impossible because you know that a muscle contracts with more force when you stretch it. So how can an exercise like the overhead tricep extension, where you're actually stretching the long head, involve less of the long head muscle fibers than an exercise where the arm is straight against the side? It's not stretched at all. Now the reason is that when you do a triceps kickback and you extend at the elbow, you also, because you're lifting that way, you tend to also lift at the shoulder a bit when you contract the triceps. So now you're contracting the triceps from the end of the elbow and from the top, from its origin, where it crosses the shoulder. So because you're contracting it from both directions like that, you're really contracting that long head more during this exercise. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a better exercise than overhead tricep extensions for hitting the long head of the triceps, but it definitely hits it in a unique way. So you definitely don't want to give up on push to hit the triceps lateral head or overhead tricep extensions to hit that long head, but just know that using the dumbbell kickback can help you build up both those areas and hit it uniquely. And I've been talking about doing kickbacks for a few years now. So those Gym Army members who've already followed my advice will tell you themselves that ever since they started adding more kickbacks to their triceps workouts, they've seen a huge improvement in both, like I said, that lateral head and the long head of the tricep. So definitely start including more kickbacks in your tricep workouts. And let me know how they're going for you. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And as always, guys, stay Gym Army strong.